Hey guys, it is Nitro1 here, and welcome to Pokemon X Wi-Fi battle number 14. Okay, so today I have for you guys a very intense battle that I had with one of my subscribers. His name's Ryan, as you guys can see. So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm actually using my old team that I made. So yeah, I'm not using my brand new OU team that I made in the, as you guys saw in the last Wi-Fi battle that I uploaded. Because this battle was actually done before I made my brand new OU team, hence why I've got my my Greninja and my Bravery and all my other Pokemon that are on my old team, as well as my Choice Band Azumarill, as you guys can see. So yeah, let's have a look at Ryan's Pokemon. He's got an Yveltal, he's got Garchomp, Delphox, Sylveon, Blastoise, and Gardevoir. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. And yeah, as I said earlier, this battle was extremely intense, honestly. I only had, well, you guys just watch the battle, honestly, it's so amazing. So, he starts off with his Gardevoir, and I start off with my Bravery. So, yeah, to start things off, I go for a U-turn, and I switch out into my Dragonite. So yeah, I deal quite a bit of damage, and then I switch out into my Dragonite. Now, that was actually a very bad mistake that I made, because basically, yeah, I switch into my Dragonite, as you guys can see, and he goes for a Thunderbolt, and I was hoping that he would go for something like a Calm Mind. So yeah, he breaks my multi-scale, which was really bad, because now my Dragonite won't be able to survive this Dazzling Gleam that his Gardevoir is going to release at me. So yeah, my Dragonite goes down. If my Dragonite's multi-scale was still intact, I would have been able to survive, and then Weakness Policy would have kicked in. So yeah, that was a really bad mistake. So now he Mega Evolves his Gardevoir into Mega Gardevoir, as you guys can see. That's the first time we've actually seen Mega Gardevoir in one of my Wi-Fi battle videos. So yeah, I switch into my Azumarill, and as I said earlier, this Azumarill is choice banded. So yep, his Gardevoir goes down, and now he sends out his Yveltal, and Yveltal's cry is actually really awesome. It's one of my favourite cries in 6th gen. So yeah, I went for an Aqua Jet again, just because I'm locked into it because of choice band. So I would have gone for Play Rough if I wasn't locked in. So he goes for an Oblivion Wing, pretty good animation, I have to say. And yeah, it's an HP draining move, a bit like Giga Drain. And yeah, Yveltal's really bulky, it's got a lot of HP, that's why it got a lot of HP back. So I switch into my Manectric, and it goes for a Phantom Force, I think it was. It's a move that's similar to Giratina's signature move. So yeah, I take this opportunity to make a switch into my Bravery, because yeah, Phantom Force is a Ghost type move. So yeah, that's why I made a switch. So then I go for a Brave Bird, and yeah, deal quite a bit of damage to his Yveltal, about 45% damage. And then he goes for a Dragon Rush, and look at this animation of Dragon Rush, look at it. It's just so awesome, it just springs up into the air and slams down into Bravery. So awesome. So yeah, my Bravery restores the HP with the leftovers, and then I go for a U-turn, so I can yeah, deal a bit more damage. And then I think I switch back into my Azumarill, I think. Yes, I do, yeah. So yeah, I was going to use Play Rough, but then he goes for an Oblivion Wing, and unfortunately he actually lands a crit on my Azumarill here. And yeah, it takes down my Azumarill, and because my Azumarill is incredibly bulky, it restores all that HP back. So yeah, my Azumarill goes down. So that's 2 of my Pokemon down now. Okay, so now I send out Psycho Shadow, my Greninja, and then I go straight for an Ice Beam, and it gets stabbed courtesy of Protein. And yeah, deals a lot of damage, but unfortunately it doesn't kill it because of how bulky Yveltal is. And then he goes for a Fly. That's a pretty interesting move. So yeah, I make a switch into my Manectric, just so I can yeah, resist that Fly. Then he uses Fly, and thankfully it misses. I was really lucky it missed. So yeah, he makes a switch out now into his Garchomp, predicting that I'd go for an Electro Ball. So as you guys can see, I Mega Evolve my Manectric into Mega Manectric, as you guys can see. And then yeah, the Intimidate kicks in, which is yeah, pretty good, I guess, considering obviously Garchomp's got high attack. So then I go for the Electro Ball. Of course it doesn't affect it, because yeah, that was a prediction. So I make a switch into my Bravery, hoping that he'd go for an Earthquake, but he predicts that perfectly and goes for a Home Claws, which raises his attack and his speed. No, not his speed, his accuracy, rather, sorry. So yeah, my well, his attack is neutralized now. So yeah, I go for a Brave Bird, and deal as much damage as I can to this Garchomp. Deals over half, which is pretty good. I get damaged by a lot of recoil though. Then he goes for a Flamethrower, and I thought that my Bravery was done, but thankfully it survived with 1 HP. That was just so lucky. So yeah, I go for another Brave Bird, and yeah, of course this takes down his Garchomp, but unfortunately it takes me down in the process as well. So yeah, his Garchomp goes down now, and of course my Bravery goes down as well. So yep, that was a pretty good play. So I send out Psycho Shadow back out now, and he sends out his Delphox now, which is quite lucky, I guess. So I go for a Dark Pulse. I would have gone for a Scold, but just in case he'd go for like a Psychic on me, yeah, I'd just decided to go for the Dark Pulse. So he goes for a Future Sight now, which is a very interesting move to have on a Delphox. So he makes a switch into his Sylveon, and I go for a Scold here. Obviously that changes my Greninja's type into the Water type, and doesn't deal that much damage at all because Sylveon has really high special defense, so yeah, of course it doesn't do that much damage. So yeah, his Sylveon has leftovers, as you guys can see. So I go for an Ice Beam, just because Ice Beam is actually the most powerful move I have in my Greninja, and also I'm hoping to get a Freeze, but unfortunately I never actually get round to getting a Freeze. So he goes for a Draining Kiss, and yeah, gets quite a bit of HP back. And then my Greninja takes the Future Sight attack that Delphox used, and it faints, it goes down. GG. So yeah, his Sylveon restores more HP with the leftovers. So yeah, this battle's getting more intense by the second, honestly. So yep, I switch into my Manectric, the Intimidate kicks in, but that doesn't affect his Sylveon that much, I don't think. So I go for the Electro Ball, and yeah, that deals a lot of damage, just because Sylveon doesn't have the best speed in the world. So he goes for a Moonblast now, and that deals a lot of damage, and unfortunately it lowers my special attack, which was really bad. So then he restores his HP with the leftovers. Then I go for a T-Wave here, and I'm hoping to get a Parahax, which I think I do. No, I don't know. Okay, so he goes for a Draining Kiss, and yeah, that goes down to 6 HP, my Manectric, and it restores even more HP. And it restores more HP yet again with the leftovers. So yeah, I go for another Electro Ball, and yeah, I know my Manectric isn't going to survive another turn, but thankfully he gets the Parahax, which again was extremely lucky. Oh god. So yeah, he restores a bit more HP with the leftovers, and then I go for the Electro Ball to take down his Sylveon, so thank god that it managed to survive, well, thank god that his Sylveon got Parahax, so that gave my Manectric another turn to use Electro Ball and take it down. So yeah, he sends in his Delphox here as pretty much a death fodder, actually. So yeah, his Delphox faints now, goes down to my Electro Ball, and he sends out his Yveltal back out. Oh, I love Yveltal's cry, it's so awesome. So yeah, I go for the Electro Ball here, and here I finished off his Yveltal. So yeah, his Yveltal's down now, and yep, he's now down to his final Pokemon now, his Blastoise. So yep, I go for the Electro Ball, and yep, deal a lot of damage, deal about 45% damage, not as much as I hoped to. So he goes for the Strength and finishes off my Manectric. He gets a crit, but that doesn't matter, of course, because that would have taken it down anyway. So, I send my Infernape back out now. Well, not back out, I send my Infernape out. So we're both down to our final Pokemon now. So I go for the Thunder Punch, and unfortunately I don't kill it, and I thought that I was done for. He goes for the Surf, but guess what? Haha, my Infernape holds the Focus Sash! Haha, yes. So it survives another turn, to go for a priority Mach Punch and seal the deal. So that is the battle, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so yeah, this, as I said, this battle was extremely intense. Like, I had only one Pokemon left, and it was with 1 HP, so it was just extremely intense. Thanks, Ryan, for battling me. So yep, that is pretty much the end of today's battle, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!